Chance, we're live. Yeah.
What's up, metalheads? Welcome to another fun-filled installment of Full Metal host Chance Ellison, and man, it's good to be back in quite a while. It's been a long time, but I'm back to bring you a triumphant episode of Full Metal 5 today as we talk about the top 5 best movie trailers in honor of the Avengers trailer just dropped earlier this week. Awesome panel discusses with me today, starting off with, well, I'll introduce him first just because, he's not running anything. He's just here to run the stream. We have the Canadian Nightmare, Master of Horrors, and our course Puddin. What's up, man?
Not too much. Glad to be here. Glad to watch this. And don't worry, my first vote will count because I'm not participating. I'm just keeping track of everything.
Yeah. He's just here to keep track of everything. Also joining us, my fellow admin, he is Sharknado. He is Sandy Robinson. Sandy, what's up, man?
What up, guys? I'm so happy to be here. It's actually my first Full Metal 5. I've been wanting to get
This is your first one, isn't it?
It is my first one. I've been wanting to get in for a while now because you guys had some good topics, but I had to get into this one because this topic is awesome. So I can't wait to get into it. So let's have some fun.
I had to miss Pixar and Christmas. I'm not going to miss another one. So
I know Christmas hurt me bad.
Our first returning guest. He is the host of There Will Be Trivia. He is Henry Confidential. Henry, what's up, man?
Not much. I'm gonna have a lot more fun with this one because this one's more random and more laid back. Whereas the other one, I'm really bummed out that Watchmen wasn't in the top 5 worst DC movies of all time. But that's we'll leave it at that. So I'm ready to have some fun talk about some trailers.
And more. It also got brought up in the conversation for best.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad that didn't make that either.
All right, and we got 2 new guests here on Full Metal 5. Introducing him first. He used to be the Joker. He recently became the Purger. He is Brian Fernandez. Brian, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, everybody? Now, notice I do not have the mask, but if I did have the mask on, it would be a little bit more terrifying. But I just wanted to.
Your face is enough.
Your face is terrifying enough, buddy. Yeah, I know.
Love you too.
I'm hoping to be a little laid back tonight. And our last guest, he's a little newer to the Full Metal trivia scene, but hey, you'll recognize him from things like Worldwide Movie Trivia. He's the real American. He's John Salvi. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on?
He is the real American.
Straight and to the point. That's how I like it. He's like,
let's get going.
He's like, I got 40 kids. Let's do this.
Let's get going. Talk some movie. They can wake up at any minute. So.
Exactly.
We're here to talk some trailer goodness right now because trailers, in a sense, they're telling you what the movie is in 2.5 minutes, and we're honoring the best of that today. First, my computers have first works. The way it works is first we do nominations, nominating trailers in this case until we have a top 7. In order for a trailer to make a top 7, it has to get 2/3 majority vote. Well, not 2/3. There's 5 of us. 3/5 majority votes. I need to stop doing that. So, I will start us off. The first trailer I want to nominate is some of you. It's the trailer for the original Jurassic Park. Now, this trailer, for those of you at home who haven't seen it, this trailer, it opens up. It's basically, they're trying to sell you on the characters. Like, in 1993, this is the first major use of CGI. You would think Spielberg would want to show it off in his trailer, right? There are 0 dinosaurs in this trailer. There is a shadow, maybe a tooth, and an eyeball. It keeps you in mystery. It keeps you guessing. It gives you some intrigue into this general movie. I think Jurassic Park has a fantastic trailer. I think it should definitely go in the top 7. So I will go to Sandy first. Sandy, does Jurassic Park make the list?
Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about it, but that trailer sure sucked me in, and without even seeing any dinosaurs for it. So it was
exactly right. That's why, like, it sold you a dinosaur movie without dinosaurs. How awesome is that?
I'm gonna give that one a yes. I'm gonna say yeah to that one.
That's 2 votes. John, you're a newbie here, so we'll go to you next. Does Jurassic Park make the list?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think there's a lot of tension in there, and it doesn't give anything away. It just gives you what you're going to expect when you go into the movie theater. And I think it's just a good trailer for what it is.
All right, so our first movie on the top 7 is Jurassic Park. Henry, Brian, your votes didn't count. So what would you guys have said?
I'll let you go first,
Chris.
Henry.
I'm not a fan of 90s trailers, but the Jurassic Park one is pretty good. 90s trailers, just that old style is not for me, but the Jurassic Park one is good, so I'm not mad it's on there. It wasn't on my list, but I might have given it a go. You might have swayed me.
Brian, what would you have said, buddy?
I never saw the trailer for it. I just went in blind to see the movie when I was young. So I mean, if I would have seen the trailer back then, I would have said, yeah, I would have put it there. But it didn't make my list, but I would have put it as an honorable mention. So
You're a newbie and your vote didn't count last time, so you will get to go next. Brian, who do you want to nominate for the top 7 trailers?
okay, this one I loved it a lot, and when we initially saw this trailer last year, everybody had the thought of, damn, this, what is this movie gonna be about? And I have to say, Logan, the teaser trailer with Johnny Cash.
With the Johnny Cash.
Yep. And holy shit, that trailer just pretty much, everybody had this whole anticipation of what it was going to be about. The tone of it just made it feel like if it was Unforgiven. And it just had this, subtlety to it that was just, wow, this looks like it's going to be a Western. It's going to be such a grounded film, and how Logan actually should be in this gruesome, brutal version of him that everybody wanted to see. So Logan is my pick, is my nominee.
So Henry, we'll go to you first. Does Logan make the list?
I'm already choked up just thinking about it. Fuck yeah, it makes the list.
I will make you hurt.
I'm already hurt, man. Oh my god. No, I don't want to say where it was on my list, but it's on my list. Just know that.
I will go next, and Logan was my favorite trailer of last year. I guess Logan made the top 7, so that's it. John, Sandy, what would you have said?
Yeah, Sandy. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors on who's gonna go first. How about that?
John, go first.
All right, I'll go. All right. Yeah, I mean, Logan was definitely one of my favorite trailers of this past year. It's definitely one of my favorite comic book trailers of all time. Definitely, I love Johnny Cash. I love the Western feel it had. The 3 of them on the run. You didn't know what was going to happen until you got there. And, yeah, just, one of my favorites.
All right. And Sandy, what would you say, man?
You know what? As much as I love the movie, and the movie itself is in my top 10 this year for movies, and the trailer was fantastic. It didn't actually make my list of, I have 8 on my list, and it did make my list, but I don't have very. My list is pretty varied for age, but it was a fantastic trailer, and unfortunately for the trailer, it started off an entire avalanche of the same type of trailers where they had the slow drawling music to it, and to me it cheapened the trailer a little bit, but it was still a fantastic trailer, and yeah, I would have said put it on the list. All
right, cool. So Sandy, you've been talking in our admin chat about a movie you want to a trailer you want to nominate. I'm really curious, so patience, Sandy.
Oh crap, I have 8 on here, and I guess the one that I'm gonna do is because I want it on the list as badly as possible, so I'll go with my top guy first. The Avengers. The combination of the accumulation of all of these movies coming together into one big gigantic group of amazing people, the Alan Silvestri heroic music that comes with it. Seeing them all together, seeing them fight, seeing everything like that, it just does to me. It wouldn't have mattered if they would have put out a trailer for me that like had a paper bag blowing down the street. I still would have went and saw the movie, but the flipping trailer was so bad. It was not. I couldn't wait for it. So that's what I think it's one of the best trailers that's ever been made.
I believe that was the first time we saw that Avengers circle shot, which was fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. We'll go to John first, since your vote didn't count last time.
I definitely think it's a good trailer, and I definitely think it set up, everything that was to be expected from the MCU, moving like, part 2 of the MCU and forward. I don't know if I would definitely put it on my top 5. I mean, it's a good trailer, don't get me wrong, but, I mean,
Top
if
7.
I had a...
We're doing top 7.
Sorry?
7 right now, so doesn't make top 7.
Top 7, I don't even know if it would go top 7, honestly. And it was good,
So
but
no.
no.
All right, the first no. So we'll go to Henry next. Henry.
I gotta agree with John. When I think of top trailers, I think of ones that I go back and watch just for fun. You want to watch a video like when you're driving in the car, or when you got your sound system on or something. You want to hear just something epic and fun. It's just not one that I just think of going back to. So for me, it's gonna be a no as well.
Okay. All right. And
sorry, Sandy. I see.
No worries, man.
Brian.
Yeah, I gotta make the third no over here, because I mean, as much as it was a good trailer, right? It didn't really grab hold of me to watch the movie. It didn't pull me in necessarily like immediately. It took me a few tries to watch the movie, but it's not a trailer that I would go back and watch over and over again. It's probably one of those that's like, it's a one and done type of thing. There's more trailers. Yeah, there's more trailers that I'll watch like over and over again, that'll just have me be really excited for it. But
yeah,
it was a one and done for me.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I agree with that. It's just kind of like just watch the trailer and move on. Let's just go see the movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sandy. The Avengers does not make the list. Maybe it'll be the mark of this episode, where like your first pick doesn't make it, but your second one does.
No worries.
Chance, what would you have said?
Sandy, I do love that Avengers show. I remember when I was still in like middle school.
2000.
The thing always superheroes that I grew up reading on the screen at the same time. Like it got me jacked, and I did watch that trailer a few more times. So I would have said yes, but it doesn't make the list.
Doesn't. We don't.
John, you're a newbie. You haven't gotten nominated anything yet, so you go next. You want to nominate?
The one that I want to nominate is probably the biggest disaster movie that I can think of, and probably Independence Day. It's going back to the 90s. It was the big disaster film, and I remember in the trailer you just see the ships coming in, hovering over the White House, and people in law looking up at the spaceships coming in, and you didn't know what was going to happen and how the movie was going to end. And for me, it just, when you speak trailers, I remember seeing that one, especially when I was a kid. And so yeah, I'm going to nominate Independence Day.
All right, I will go first. I was not born in '96, but I did see the trailer later before I saw the movie, and the air of mystery, like what are they looking at? And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't that trailer finish off with the shot of the White House blowing up?
I don't remember if they showed it in the trailer. I honestly don't remember. I know they showed the ship.
The mystery, the intrigue. Yeah, I'll give it a vote. Yeah, Independence Day should make top 7. Let's go to.
I'm not an Independence Day fan. I've never seen the trailer. It's never been one that's like I want to go see. So I'm gonna go no. It's not. It could be fun.
USA.
I think that would be more of a fun trailer if it was made nowadays with the more pop culture like esque vibes to a trailer. But yeah, back in the '90s, I can't imagine that would have been my style. So I'm gonna go no.
Well, no, Sandy, we're going to you next. What do you say?
Get your payback. Spite votes.
Me?
Yes, Sandy.
Oh, perfect. I saw this movie 7 times in the theater.
Oh, God.
So I'm not even kidding when I say that I am pissed at myself that I didn't think of this as a trailer to put on my list. But yeah, like I don't go to movies multiple times, like almost 10 times. If I didn't get pulled in by something to begin with. So you know what? I like Independence Day. I really love the movie. It really started me on my love of disaster movies. I love disaster movies. So I'm going to say yeah on this one.
Independence Day makes top 7. Brian, what would you have said?
I never saw a trailer for it. So I would have probably said no.
I'm younger than you, and I saw this trailer.
No, you're definitely youngest.
My list is horrible for this entire panel.
Well, Henry, you're the only one who hasn't gotten to nominate anything, so you're up, buddy. What do you got?
I know one's probably gonna make it. One of mine's already made it. All right, I'm just gonna go with the one that. No, I want to go with this one first. So when you think of a movie that you haven't seen in a long time, a part of a franchise comes out of nowhere, and you're like, "Oh, it's time. We've been waiting so long for this." Some of us haven't been waiting for this. Some of us don't even know what's going on. And this looks amazing. Beautiful colors, epic shots, violence, a lot of cars. I'm talking about Mad Max Fury Road, baby. That all you hear is the drums, and you just, and it's just rock and roll, and it's my style. And that vibrant colors, so beautiful. Oh my God, the sound, it got me into the theater because at that time in 2015 or 14, whenever I saw the trailer, I never even heard of any of the Mad Max movies. So I was like, oh, I didn't even know it was a franchise at the time until after I'd already seen the movie. So I went in based on that trailer, and it's one of my favorite action movies of all time, Mad Max Fury Road. Boom.
Okay, I want to let the record show. Before I cut to this, man, I want to let the record show. Brian, in the movie Battleground, so Mad Max Fury Road. I just don't want to ever forget that. So Brian, your vote didn't count last time. Mad Max Fury Road, the trailer.
The first time that I had initially saw the trailer, I was like, "What the hell is this piece of shit? This movie's gonna probably be bad." But then initially watching it again about 2 or 3 more times, Henry, let's do it together. Of course, dude. Of course, Mad Max Fury Road goes in. It really is a fantastic movie. It's a fantastic movie.
Trailer.
Right, it is.
The trailer and the movie
and trailer.
itself. The movie and trailer.
We get your point.
Yeah.
Okay, now, Brian, you've already got your vote. Sandy, we'll go to you next.
All right. You guys are gonna hate me. I've yet to see the movie. So
ooh, that's a bummer.
I want to see it. It's recorded on my PVR, waiting for me to get.
I need a breather.
Did you
Did you at
least see the trailer?
Yeah, no, that's what I mean though. I watched the trailer, and what I think about a trailer is it's got to suck me in to want to watch that movie almost immediately.
Fair enough.
So because I haven't watched it, I'm going to say that no, it wouldn't be a top one for me just because I didn't run out and watch it right away. So
fair enough.
I'm really looking forward to the movie, but I still haven't seen it.
Okay. And so, John, we'll go to you next. Does Mad Max Fury Road make top 7?
I'm going to give it a big yes. Because when I first heard the movie was coming out, I thought, what kind of remake bullshit is this going to be? Is it going to be something stupid? Is it just going to be like, something really cheesy? But I got to admit, I watched the trailer more than a few times. It got me hooked and interested in the movie. It did its job. And, it's not on my list, but I definitely think it's good enough to be up there.
Nice.
Right, so that cuts it. Mad Max Fury Road makes top 7.
We got 4 so far now, right?
That is correct. That is correct. We've got 4 so far. Jurassic Park, Logan, Independence Day, Mad Max.
Perfect. I just want to keep it updated so I know how to nominate.
Wait, we have 3.
4.
3.
Independence Day,
No, we have 4.
Jurassic Park.
Oh, jeez.
Logan and
Mad Max.
Road.
All right.
Who's next?
I'm next. It's back to me.
Ooh, let's go, Chance.
This is a tough one. So many I could go with.
I think I know where you're gonna go.
Where do you think I'm gonna go?
Your favorite franchise. I think you got to go there.
Yeah.
I don't think you can risk it. Look at his face. I don't think you can risk it.
First, man.
We're already at
gonna
4.
say Inception, but you're right. I can't risk it. I gotta put up a Star Wars movie.
Which
I'm
one?
gonna
Oh
put up-
shit!
Put up Force Awakens.
The teaser,
You think about
or trailer number 1, the official one.
Ooh, that's a big deal.
I'll put up the official trailer. Just because you think about it, like, okay, we got in the initial trailer November before the movie came out. Nothing. Fast forward to May of next year. No, it was October. It was October. And you just see all these. You see all these shots. You see all these new characters. You see Rey. You see Finn, and then you see the man himself return.
We're home.
Saying that classic line, Chewie, we're home. I still watch that trailer to this date. I think it's amazing. I think it's beautiful. I think it should make top 7. I see Henry groaning, so I'll go to him first.
It was between one and the other, and I'm gonna go no because it didn't have the emotional impact that another one had that I hope I'm gonna vote for later if I get the chance. So I'm gonna go no based on the lack of emotion because we didn't know the characters yet. But that's the only reason. The trailer itself. If I had to compare one and the other, that's my reason. So it's killing me.
We'll go Andy next. I also saw him reacting to this.
All right.
The trailer for Force Awakens made the list.
Okay, so seriously, as the oldest one on this little panel here, I was actually around for the very first Star Wars trailer to come out and saw it in 1977. I love The Force Awakens and the trailer is awesome, but I have a different Star Wars one on my list that made more sense for me. So I unfortunately, even though I love it and the trailer is great, we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. So I gotta say no on this one, Chance. I apologize, but it's a great trailer. But
all right, so that's 2 votes no. The trailer Force Awakens make the list.
Are you mentioning me or John?
Brian,
go to you first.
Really? How does it not make it? It is fucking Star Wars. How could you say no to Star Wars?
you gotta imagine we're probably only gonna get one Star Wars on the list, though. I'm just throwing that out there.
Oh, Star Wars. We gotta make this count.
I don't mind if we have one Star Wars trailer.
Is this the one though?
It is the one though.
See, now you're thinking. Now you're on the same page as me and Sandy. Me and Sandy are on different pages, but for the same reason.
Let the record show I was gonna nominate a different movie, but because you got Star Wars in my head, I put this one up instead.
And that's why, because we're going through this much punishment at 5. So imagine if it would have went later.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
5, 4. Come on, make your decision.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay, Brian says yes.
For me.
So the deciding vote, the trailer for Force Awakens to make top 7.
Okay, for my first time here, and I got to be a decision breaker. Jeez.
Potentially your last time.
May God have mercy on your soul, dude.
See, the thing is about Star Wars trailers. See, you just flash the name Star Wars, and I don't even need to see a trailer. You already got my ass. You already got in this theater seat. You already got my money. I mean, I don't need to. So yeah, you already got my ass. So I mean, I don't know about this one. I'm gonna sway. I'm on the fence with it. I'm gonna sway towards no, honestly. I just think there is another one that could definitely be up there ahead of it.
So close.
He's older, so I don't know if he's on the same page as me or Sandy.
We'll call this the Star Wars. We'll call it the Star Wars round, and then we'll go to Henry next. Henry, better than The Force Awakens.
Oh,
I gotta go Last Jedi. You seeing all those,
Ooh.
all the characters that you've already met. You see them back. You know what Finn's capable of. You saw his fate in Force Awakens, and then you see him back in the Last Jedi trailer. You finally see Luke. You don't see any Luke in the Force Awakens trailer. And maybe his hand, maybe the back of his head, but you actually see Luke in here. You hear his voice. You hear him talk. You got him and Rey. You got Kylo Ren. You got the scar. You got the beautiful colors. The scene with the are they TIE fighters or X-wings when they're going up, and you have the red smoke, and it's just, oh my God, it's just Last Jedi, please. And then Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia.
Damn it, Henry, you're killing me.
Last Jedi, Carrie Fisher.
Oh crap! Can we say no to Carrie Fisher? Okay, John, since you were the decider last time, I'm not going to do that to you again. I'll go to you first.
This is why I'm good at Movie Battleground. I make you think about weird crap.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's probably not going to be one that's going to be favored among everyone else. I mean, honestly, when I saw the Phantom Menace trailer, I mean, that drew me back into Star Wars Galaxy. I mean, it's been a while since we've been there.
No, he's just trying to prove a point. He's just trying to prove a point, I think.
Keep going. I interrupt you.
Even though nobody likes the Phantom Menace, the movie, and nobody likes the prequels, I get it. It's just I think that trailer, I think it put a lot of, like I'll say it again, asses in seats. Even though the movie itself sucked, I think the trailer got everyone there. Yeah, I mean, it did its, like I said before, it did its job. It got people in the movie theater, and
you know what we're doing?
All right. Yeah, maybe he is on the wrong page as me.
I thought it was on the wrong page. Henry, stop me. Okay, John, we're just voting on the Last Jedi trailer.
I thought you were. I'm sorry. I thought you were. Wait, didn't I already vote on the Last Jedi? I'm sorry.
No. We voted on Force Awakens trailer. So now we're going. Now we're going to the Last Jedi, which Henry just made a case for.
The Last Jedi. I'm not. No, I'm not gonna say no.
No. All right, Sandy.
All right, I am a prequelist. I love the prequels. I will battle anybody on the planet and defend them to the death because I will.
This is news to me.
I love them.
Sandy,
and I guarantee
you may have to discuss your employment here at Full Metal Trivia.
What?
We may have to discuss your employment here at Full Metal Trivia.
It was really close. It was a really close pick for me, to try to figure out which one that I wanted to pick. But if we're talking about The Last Jedi, I gotta say, damn it, I gotta say yes. I love the trailer so much. I've watched it 100,000 times. It is so emotional. We get to see, like Henry said, we get to see Finn fight Phasma. We get to see, Luke and Rey training.
Porgs.
We get some Porgs making their amazing sound that they make, and they're going to be Chewie's pals.
Get me started on those things.
Guarantee it. We get to see a ton of stuff. We get to see Luke for crying. Luke Skywalker, motherfucker. We get to see that. And we get to see him, and it is just setting us up for the big green lightsaber coming out and him unloading his Jedi power. And as much as I love, and my pick for the Star Wars trailer, which I won't add now, was going to be The Empire Strikes Back. You want to talk emotional? There's emotional, but second was going to be Last Jedi, and the next was Revenge of the Sith. So those were the way my three, but I'm going to join Henry on this one and say, you know what? He's right. That trailer is so powerful. You just don't know which way they're going. They're making so many different innuendos of how it could go. You got to put it on the list.
I was on the fence, but then all the talking Sandy did, like, it got my heart racing, got me pumped. Yeah, Last Jedi is going on.
I already marked it down. I had a feeling.
Damn, I really wanted Empire on the list.
Sorry, Sandy.
It's all right, man.
Sorry, Sandy.
No.
The fuck is that?
That was my best imitation of a porn. That was my best imitation of a porn. But fuck,
Joker, buddy. Stick to the Joker.
mother, I will put on this purge.
Someone
mask.
do my main call?
Dude.
I will star you in silent films from now on. That's what you're.
Here's Mike. All right.
No!
We'll go to. Let's go to San. Let's go to.
I just broke Sandy's heart. Yeah, let him pick. I just broke his heart.
All right. Shit. All right, this is my last chance to get something on there because all the rest of them were just my personal favorites on there. But I don't think that there was a more anticipated movie, and the trailer shocked the world when it came out because it had never been done before, and that's the trailer for Terminator 2.
Dun 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 dun
Dun, dun, dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun.
dun dun.
I have that movie on my.
Oh God.
Robert Patrick slide through those bars as he melted his metal to get through. To see that molten change of him doing that, to see Arnold all busted up at the end of the trailer, but still saying "Hasta la vista." That whole trailer, the chase of the truck and the motorbike, him flipping the gun around. There is no better anticipation trailer than Terminator 2.
Come with me if you want to live.
Exactly.
What we do with the
You
lips?
get
All right.
John Connor as a young kid. You get Sarah Connor as a badass. You get Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger as a good guy. There's laughs in it. It's a good trailer.
She's not my mom, Todd.
All right, Brian, your vote didn't count last time, so we'll go to you next. Does Terminator 2?
I have Terminator 2 on my list. I have
We just
Terminator
lost
2
John.
on my list. So it is a big yes for me.
Just to
Okay.
avoid the controversy of John being out, I'm gonna say yes. We're throwing that out there now because in case John doesn't come back in time, and I don't want to put it on his shoulders. Yes, Terminator 2. You convinced me. It wasn't on my list, but let's just put it this way: the camera's gonna stay on my face for a reason because you got me thinking. Terminator 2.
Good, man.
All right, so Terminator 2.
Right.
That gets a spot on the list. All right. Well, John's gone, so next, Brian.
Okay.
Get your nose ready, guys.
We only got one left, right?
Exactly. That's why get your
Only got
nose
one
ready.
spot left.
But
One spot.
I'm debating between two.
I actually have a real good one left, and my one that I just want to throw out there.
No, I have one here that's a horror movie, and the other one is another rated R comic book movie.
I would probably go horror movie to mix it up. If
Okay.
I had to
Yeah, mix it
be
up. Go
convincing.
horror movie.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this one out here, and it's a movie that we got to see this year,
I knew it.
directed by Andy Muschietti,
I knew it.
Oh, yep.
and I
There you
have
go
to
with
say, and it's the teaser trailer, because I'm debating whether if it's the teaser trailer or the official trailer that I want to put, but it's for It.
Can I
I
go
mean-
first?
Which one? Which one?
I'm gonna say the teaser trailer. The
Okay.
teaser trailer for it, because we didn't really get to see what it was. We got to see just a part of him, but we were just building up so much anticipation for the next trailer to see what he was gonna look like. And holy crap, when we saw it, it was just the tension that just built up throughout the entire trailer was just incredible. The kids just, oh my God, it was just amazing. The cinematography for it was just amazing. It's definitely on my list. It.
Okay,
I
Brian.
saw Henry.
Brian, for a quick second, since you were the one able to get John on before, can you send him another email?
Yeah, I'll send it to him.
Thank you.
Okay, well, while you do that, let's vote on this trailer. Henry, what do you? I saw you reacting to this. What do you say? Does it make it on the list?
So similar to the R-rated comic book movie that Brian was in between. I wasn't sold on this movie or that movie until I actually saw the movie. So I'm going to go with no. I wasn't a fan of it going in. I was a doubter. Same with Deadpool. I already know that's what he was going with. I wasn't a fan of Deadpool. I didn't know. I was like, this is dumb. Everyone's on the bandwagon for no reason. It's not going to be that good. And I was blown away. Same thing with it. I was like, these kids are amazing. I thought it was just going to be a Stranger Things ripoff. It played too much on the Stranger Things vibe and didn't actually give its originality to it in the trailer. So for the trailer, I'm going to go no. If we were talking about movies, of anything, I would probably say yes, no matter the topic. But for trailers, I'm gonna go no because I was thinking a Stranger Things movie more than a It movie.
Okay,
There.
so that's one
And
vote
I'll hop on for John in case we don't get him back.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Sandy, I feel like I know where you're going with this, but what are you saying? Does it make it on the list?
Thanks, Chance. I think you're I think you think I'm going the right way, but I don't think you know why. But I read the book when I was 10. I watched the miniseries when it came on TV. Scared the living this out of me for years upon years upon years. When I heard they were making a remake, I was terrified because I knew with today's technology that they would just make things scarier and scarier. I did watch the trailer after a couple of weeks of it being out, and it scared the crap out of me. But I didn't like it. So I say no to this one. I'm waiting anticipation to watch. I'm anticipating watching the movie when it comes out because I think it's going to be a great movie. I don't mind being scared if the movie's good. If it has anything on the miniseries, I'll like it. But to the trailer, especially the teaser trailer, the teaser trailer just didn't give me enough to want me to run out to the theater and watch it.
Yeah, you're right. I knew you were gonna shoot it down. I did not know why you were gonna shoot it down. So okay. One for John in this one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm also going to have to vote no on it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah. Hey. And also, the movie didn't really scare me or anything like that. It just I was more interested with the kids than anything other than
Where did that come from?
I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, what the hell was that?
F-bomb flying.
Yeah, but it's going to have to be a no for me.
All right. I think I would have said yes, but it doesn't matter what I say. It does not make the list. All right. So I believe at this point.
Can I nominate something?
I mean, I guess. Mark, why don't you nominate something?
It would have been John's turn, I think, too. So.
Yeah. In all honesty, it's the one that I've been thinking about. Star Wars movies on there. There's no Marvel MCU one, and probably the one that's got me the most excited, and knowing nothing about going in, Guardians of the Galaxy, the first Volume 1.
Oh shit.
I knew nothing about that franchise, those characters, anything going into it. I was going to go see it anyway for Batista, because I'm a wrestling fan. But that trailer, I saw that you could go any of the trailers, the teaser, anything. I was instantly hooked, knowing absolutely nothing going in. I was extremely super excited. That's without a doubt a trailer that I hope makes the list.
I wonder which way Chance is going with the shirt he's wearing.
Yeah, right. I wonder where I'm going. Fuck no. No, I'm kidding. What I will say is, I remember watching that trailer when it first premiered on Kimmel, and I actually did read Guardians of the Galaxy before the movie came out, and when I saw, I'm like, okay, yeah, this looks awesome. The tone is perfect. It looks like a fun space adventure. And you know what? I'm voting yes, but the reason I'm voting yes because the reaction of people who don't know what this property was in the movie, because even my mother was excited for this movie, and she had seen maybe 2 MCU movies before that, and never seen a comic book in her entire life. She's like, "Hey, Tiger, did you see the movie about the talking raccoon and the guy from Parks and Rec?" I'm like, "Yeah, it looks awesome." Yeah, ever since then she became a genuine fan. I think it started with that because it sold. I think it did what great trailers should. It sold you the movie. and it sold to people who didn't know the comic book. So yeah, I gotta say yes to this. We'll go to let's go to Henry first.
So this is one where I don't remember being hooked in. It's one of my, I think it's top 3 comic book movies of all time for me personally. But the trailer itself, I don't know if I didn't see it or I didn't see it enough. But it wasn't until I just heard the hype of the movie itself that got me into the theater. So since I was brought into the trailer, into the theater for the movie, for the the word of mouth, more or less than the trailer, I'm gonna go no. But I love the movie. Let's just throw that out there. Top 3 comic book movie for me personally. So sorry.
I love the movie too. All right, let's go to Brian.
I'm really sad that it did not make it through. So I'm gonna probably, as much as I love the movie personally, and I love it to death, I gotta say no.
All right, so Sandy, you are deciding vote. What say you? Does Guardians of the Galaxy make the list?
All right, so as somebody who read the comics and I know the whole lore on Guardians of the Galaxy, the trailer was good, but it's a no for me. I was going to the theater anyway to watch the movie. I'm like Henry. The movie is in my top 5 of comic book movies of all time. It is an absolute slam dunk of a movie, but the trailer wasn't. If they would have made the first 5 minutes of the movie the trailer with Star-Lord dancing around and kicking the little rats and then using the rat as a whatever that thing is, a microphone while he was singing,
like they did with Volume 2, that
exactly
trailer, same style.
Then I would have been okay with it. But you know what? I already knew who the Guardians were, so exactly. So it's a no for me, but it's a fantastic movie, and it was a good trailer. It's just I don't think it's that epic.
Okay, so it does not make the list.
Let the record state, my streak continues.
Yeah, right. Mark's. Those of you watching, Mark's first pick never makes the list. Yeah. It never happens.
And neither did Sandy's first pick make the list as well.
Mark, though, since you weren't officially on the docket, we won't accept your retirement papers yet.
Okay.
We'll wait until you're first official.
Well,
you get one more.
It was either going to come down to that or Jingle All the Way.
Jesus.
Henry, we'll go to you next.
This is the last one.
It's when we get to the last spot that things get hard.
So I can't go with my teaser, which my cheater. Let's just leave it at this. That's where I was going with my breaking the rules, because that's how I roll. But for the last spot, I'm going to go with the last of a trilogy. I'm going to go with epic, dark, gritty, emotional, loud. I'm going to go War for the Planet of the Apes. Oh. This trailer, seeing this in the IMAX theaters on the big screen, I was like, let's do this. The emotion, yes, exactly. The emotion was high. Caesar, apes on horses. Apes on horses. Are you serious? Like, it had on the beach, the snow, apes with the guns, the shooting. You had apes as prisoners. You had apes shooting the machine guns. You had everything. Oh my God. You had the humans. Woody Harrelson when you had the camouflage, the mud, and the paint. I was sold. And I just wanted to watch it so much. It was my number one this and Logan were my 1 and 2. I can't remember which one, but this and Logan were my 1 and 2 anticipated of the year based on the trailer specifically. So I'm going War with the Planet of the Apes as my final nomination.
All right, Sandy, I'm going to you first. Since you were the decider last time, I'm not going to do that to you again. What do you say?
The way he was saying it, it's the third, it's epic, it's dark, it's gritty, it sings. I for sure thought that he was on the same page as I am, and he wasn't. But I gotta vote yes, because I love the trilogy so bad. I've watched War of the Planet of the Apes at least 3 times now. It wasn't the one I was going for. And if we're doing honorable mentions, then I'm going to bring that one up. But
we'll do it after this.
Yeah, I got to give this one the nod because it's just such a fantastic trilogy, and was the absolute trailer. Are you kidding me? Woody Harrelson on the other side of a flipping a waterfall with black paint, and he comes out there.
So emotional.
Like, come on. They're all beaten up. Look like he's being carried away in chains.
That face.
That growly face that Andy Serkis does so well. It's a yes for me. Damn. Oh.
Start this war.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Brian, we'll go to you
Win an
next.
Oscar.
You should.
At least be nominated,
Brian.
please.
At least be nominated. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Brian?
yes, I can. I can hear you. I can hear you.
He's
I
so
mean, you're not saying
I was-
anything.
I was thinking about it. Damn it.
At least thinking sounds.
Because here's the thing. There.
Here's the thing.
As much as I love the fucking movie, and the trailer was good, I have to say no. I gotta give it the first no. Damn it!
All
This
right.
is hard.
Mark,
This is really hard to put the
I should
number
be giving
7
Bob a
spot.
chance.
what?
I say we hear your answer first.
No, we're going to do it first,
I
Mark.
guess that's a tease of what Mark's gonna say. He wants you to be the last one.
Mark, you first.
Okay. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love the Planet of the Apes franchise, with the exception of 2001. One movie
Oh,
that
Tim Burton? Yeah.
I like before this movie came out. I bought and binge watched all of the movies.
Abraham Lincoln.
Oh, that's torture. Why would you do that?
Well, no, because like I wanted to get involved. I've never seen all the other movies except for like the first two, but then I got a collection of it for like $50. So,
Good
That's
for
not bad,
you.
yeah, no, it's I do. Oh, so it is a good trailer. Tough, really goddamn tough. I'm so on the fence of it.
Come on, Puddin. Come on, Puddin.
I'm trying. I'm on the fence of it, but like,
Harley,
I'm gonna leave it up to
Harley.
chance. I'm gonna go
So
no.
no? Okay. Well, gee, I wonder where I'm gonna go.
I did not start this war.
I got this poster at the Wednesday night early screening of it was all three movies, and I went and watched them all right before I saw War. Only very few trailers can make me go to a. There are very few movies that will make me go to a triple feature. I did not think Apes would be one of them. Never did I think I'd ever be excited for the third installment of a reboot of a Planet of the Apes movie. Planet of the Apes. It makes it on Planet of the Apes. War of the Planet of the Apes gets our last spot on the top 7.
Fuck.
Before we start, any honorable mentions we can throw out. I'll start real quick. Honorable mentions I want to throw out. I talked about it during the nominations, but I didn't get to throw it up. Inception. You know, started the whole thing of like trailer wars. Yeah, exactly. It started that. I would have thrown up Phantom Menace just because that was a great trailer, even though the movie was awful. Aliens, not Aliens. Alien had a really good trailer. One I'll throw out there is Psycho. Like if you have not seen the trailer for Psycho, one of the most creative marketing things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, the Gus Van Sant remake, epic masterpiece.
No.
You broke Chance, man. You broke him.
All right, since I broke you, I'm gonna fix you up, and I'm gonna do a couple of my honorable mentions. I wanted to talk about this just because the movie is so bad, but the trailer is so amazing, and the movie is. I wouldn't say the movie's so bad. It's not one of the worst movies ever, but because this trailer is one of the best ever, but the movie is so bad because of it. Turn around, Brian. I'm talking about Suicide Squad. It's so much fun. It's a great trailer, and all of them. Yeah. All renditions of the trailer, all like 22 versions and all 42 songs. And I'm just talking about one scene, you know. So I mean, it was definitely they were good. The other one I
I
want to
gotta
talk.
say, my favorite Suicide Squad trailers was the first from Comic Con, the I Started a Joke.
Oh
I thought that
yes,
one
that
was
one was
fantastic.
amazing.
I also want to go with another.
And then Bobby McSteen one.
I want to go with another lively, colorful comic book trailer, and I'm gonna go Thor Ragnarok. What
Ooh,
are you
good one.
what are you the god again of? Yeah, the electronic pump. Yeah, exactly.
Great.
And then I want to throw this one out there. This one's cheating, and like I said, I didn't want to nominate it, but
The
I'm gonna go
Punisher?
the Punisher Netflix series. That trailer was just holy cow. Boom, 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 like
Yeah.
just nonstop, and it got me ready. Everyone, oh my god, it is so good, and it felt like a movie trailer because it was badass and epic. So those are some honorable mentions.
Metallica.
Yep.
Metallica, come on.
I gotta tell
Fair
you
enough.
I gotta tell you this: the Thor Ragnarok trailer did not hook me into the movie at all. I thought the movie was fine, but it was not my favorite. It was not my favorite comic book movie.
All right, Brian, any of those you want to throw out before we go to the rank,
Yeah.
the eliminations?
Yeah, on my
Sandy,
what I had on my list was the Neon Demon. It had an interesting trailer because you don't know what's going on. You just see all this vibrant, beautiful colors going on, and then it just goes into something that is just like, whoa. It's really interesting to see where it's gonna go. Then when you see the movie, you're just blown away by how great it was. Another honorable mention. I have Cloverfield.
that's a good one.
You remember?
Yeah.
You remember how excited everybody was when they saw the trailer for that movie?
Yeah, 'cause
Everybody
no
was
one knew
like,
what was happening.
everybody was like, "Holy shit! What is that trailer? I want to go
Godzilla.
check out the movie." Yeah.
Oh, Godzilla was a good one too.
Oh.
I have one I want to mention. You made me think about it with Neon Demon Drive. That trailer.
Oh yes.
Holy
Yeah,
shit! That trailer.
Sandy, any other ones you want to throw out before we keep going?
Yeah, I've got a couple. I won't go too big into them, but
If it's a Star Wars trailer, which trailer is it?
You already said
we
Empire.
already talked about
Oh,
it,
you
yeah.
already said
You already said
Empire.
Empire.
The only movie that I have on from this year is the Baby Driver for trailer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Baby Driver trailer was great. It hooked you in with the music and the drive-in. It was fantastic. It was great.
Nowhere to run to, baby.
The trailer that I was talking to that I thought me and Henry on the same page was for Return of the King from the Lord of the Rings.
I knew. I was assuming a Lord of the Rings was going to at least get thrown out there. I
Yeah,
was really
so
surprised
Return
it
of the
didn't.
King was so
I would have
dark.
thrown out a Hobbit trailer if I could have given a chance.
So dark in Two Towers, and then for it all to come together was fantastic. I'm going to throw out a couple of ones here just because you guys won't ever. As a big music fan and as a big Prince fan, when I first saw the trailer for Purple Rain,
That's a
blew my
great
mind.
one. That's a great pick.
Transformers, the movie, the animated movie,
Okay.
when you see Transformers dying. And
You got the touch.
exactly.
You got the
And
power.
my last two on my honorable mentions: Shawshank Redemption and The Matrix. I think The Matrix gets overlooked because of the shitty two other movies, but that first one, the marketing campaign was unbelievable, and I had no idea what the movie was about, but I wanted to see it.
I have another honorable mention as well of Avatar. James Cameron's Avatar.
good
All right, one last, and then we can move on. I'm just surprised it
yeah.
hasn't been brought up. The Dark
Sure.
Knight. No one talked about the Dark Knight.
Yeah,
that
no,
trailer.
we didn't bring that up.
I'm surprised no one talked about it. And Woodburn, we're all sorry.
All right, so before we go into eliminations, our top 7 are, excuse me, Jurassic Park, Logan, Independence Day, Mad Max Fury Road, Star Wars: The Last Jedi, Terminator 2, and War for the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, now we get to the hard part. We have to cut to movies.
Oh,
All right.
Jesus Christ.
I'll rip the Band-Aid off. I gotta vote Terminator 2 to get kicked off of this thing. It's because, look, I love the movie, but that trailer gives away one of the best reveals. Like, it gives away the fact that Arnold Schwarzenegger this time is a good guy. And how cool would that have been? I wasn't around in 1992, but like,
91.
how cool would that have been to go into that movie and not know who was fighting what?
Yeah.
Like that first 30 minutes would have been so intense had you not known that Arnold was the good guy,
Get
and
down.
had that not been given away in the trailer.
Yeah.
So I go as far as trailers, and that's a problem Terminator trailers have had for years. Put Terminator 2 on the chopping block. So I'll go to Henry first. Henry, does Terminator 2 get cut?
You sold me. That is so true. I didn't think about that point. And especially as tight as this race is, I'm going to agree with you. Holy shit. I love that trailer so much. But yeah, in hindsight, that was a bad decision to throw that out there. Everything else is epic and amazing. And it's as a standalone trailer, yes. But for that reason alone, I will agree with you.
Yep. All right. Let's go to, let's go to Sandy. You nominated this movie. What do you say?
I'm going to agree with both of you. I think the reveal of Arnold being a good guy is too big of a flaw.
Yeah.
It did exactly what the Last Jedi trailer didn't. And
Yep.
it
Doesn't tell you what's going on.
curves that you didn't know what was happening, and they changed one scene in that trailer, and it would have made it one of the most epic trailers ever. It was just you seeing Arnold walking down that row with Sarah Connor scrambling backwards, and left it at that. I vote yeah, take it off.
Okay. So yeah, that's it. Terminator 2 is off. I'm surprised Sandy voted this on. So Mark, Brian, what would you guys have said?
I would have said yes as well because it did spoil that whole thing of the Terminator becoming a good guy. I mean, if they would have just kept it as a surprise for the movie, I mean, then it would have been a little bit more like a holy crap moment. But they just put it in there, and it was like, oh, really? You know?
Yeah.
This killing machine that was in the first movie is now a good guy? The hell is going on?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
The movie was great. The movie's
Terminator 2 is one of my favorite movies of all time. But this trailer just proves it. But okay.
Yeah.
And Mark, what would you have said?
There was two other movies that I'd vote to take off, but I would have kept it.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. We called it a lot of worse.
All right.
Oh, Jesus.
All right, so that was the easy cut. Now you get to the hard part. We'll go to Brian first. Brian, what movie do you want to cut?
Independence Day.
Oh, okay.
You spoil the part, you spoil in the trailer that the White House gets blown up. It was in the trailer.
I thought so.
So I mean I rewatched it like when you guys were talking about it, and I put it on like silent mode. And yes, it is in the trailer. You spoil the White House getting blown up. It gets cut. I'm sorry, Independence Day. You get cut.
Mark, your vote didn't count last time. What do you say?
I gotta agree with my former put in there. Independence Day's gotta get cut on this. All the other ones are just it's gonna be a battle between them. Independence Day is not a factor for me.
Yeah.
All right, so that's 2 votes against Independence Day. Let's cut to Henry. Henry, what do you say, buddy?
I'm gonna say no as well. I didn't even want it to be on the top 7. Nothing personal.
All right, so Independence Day gets knocked off. Sandy, what would you have said?
I would have taken it off as well. Not for the reasons
Really?
not for the reasons that were given out before. Just I didn't care that they blew up the White House in the trailer. They blew up the fucking planet. So showing us them blowing up one thing doesn't mean anything other than the fact that they're gonna blow some shit up. So I just think compared to the rest of the trailers that are on this list, it's a 90s trailer, so it's not as fantastic as it could be. If they were to redo it, I don't know if you guys have ever watched those the Star Wars or the trailers that they do now. They on YouTube, there's a whole channel where they make video or trailers now. They did one for Independence Day, and man, is it ever kick ass. But if we're talking just that one trailer, it's got to come off because there's just too many other better movies.
All right, so our top 5, we have Jurassic Park, Logan, Mad Max Fury Road, Star Wars The Last Jedi, and War for the Planet of the Apes.
And Logan.
He said it.
Logan?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. You cut out on me. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought I said it. And it's 5 things. I don't know how I could have screwed that up.
You had one job.
I had one job. God damn it. All right.
All right.
Well, all right. So now we're on to round 3 of the selecting process. What we're gonna do is we all have our whiteboards, something to write on, present, ready to go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna vote on a spot, or a spot's gonna be up for voting. Who we think should go on that spot. And well, Brian's gone right now, so we'll wait to do that before we continue. Since he's back. Never mind.
Way to go, Brian. It's not like this is live or anything.
Brian, do you know how the third round works?
Refresh my memory on how the third round goes.
A spot's gonna be up for voting, and we're gonna write down on your whiteboard or paper, whatever you have, what movie you think should go on that spot.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Right.
So we have our movies. And what you think should be in the 5 spot.
Right.
Man, this is hard.
Oh yeah.
For what Sandy said in his closing statement for Independence Day is the only reason that this was so easy for me. But that's the only reason.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And let's just put my PIC, Mike Hanley, would be so pissed at me for this.
Okay, I think we're all ready. We'll start with Brian first.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Okay. Henry.
Jurassic Park.
I know you're going with that.
Not cinematic
All right.
enough.
Let's go with Mark.
War.
Ooh.
Sandy.
Yeah, I hate this, but Mad Max Fury Road.
Wow. Did you say
I also
Jurassic?
said War for the Planet of the Apes. So Henry,
Oh, fuck.
you now have to change your vote. Is it Mad Max Fury Road or War for the Planet of the Apes?
I have a predetermined top 5 right here, and Fury Road's lower than War, so I'm gonna go Fury Road.
Yes.
Oh.
Gets the 5 spots.
Oh.
All right. So now write down what you think should go on in the 4 spot.
I'm doing the Robert Parker method right here. I gotta stay to my laurels on this one.
Yeah, it's not gonna change what you're writing down.
Home Alone.
Oh, I thought you. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert, Henry. Jesus Christ, man.
He just told us what he was doing.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyways.
Yeah.
All right. I will go first. I did the same thing. War for the Planet of the Apes. Let's go to Sandy.
Jurassic Park.
My man.
Mark.
Jingle all the way.
Oh Jesus.
I'll fuck you.
War.
Twice.
War.
Oh, gee. You just said war. God damn you. All right, and Brian.
Jurassic Park number 4.
All right, so Jurassic Park gets the 4 spot.
Just because you knew what I was saying doesn't mean you can't call on me still. Dick.
I didn't call on you.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
I was busting your
No.
balls. I was busting your balls.
Oh, I'm sorry. I honestly thought I did call you. That's my bad. All right.
Oh, fuck.
So now
Where we go?
we go to the 3 spots.
And I'm so glad the number 1 and 2 are where they're gonna be because we already know what this one's gonna be.
God damn it.
Okay, can I get a repeat? Just a repeat on the last three. Which ones are last?
War for the Planet of the Apes, Last
War for the Planet of the
Jedi,
Apes,
Logan.
Logan, and Last Jedi.
Okay, that's
So like I said, number 1 and 2 are obvious. So
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if this isn't a clean sweep 5.
Just to change it up a little bit, I'm going to change up my strategy.
Well, we know he's being a dick on purpose. So if it's at least 4, then I'm still right.
Nickel all the way, the bane of our existence here on the show.
Hey.
I will demolition man you. You better take him to an alternate universe.
All right, let's go to Brian first.
War for the Planet of the Apes.
Apes on horses.
All right, and Mark,
War.
Yeah. Clean sweep.
Sandy.
War for Apes.
Yep.
Yeah, war. I did the same thing.
Why didn't you
All right,
say
so
War 3 Apes? Now this is where it gets tough.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
here's where it gets tough. Our last 2 trailers are The Last Jedi and Logan.
And then we're voting for number 1, right?
This is gonna be
Yes,
a clean
Yeah,
number one. Number one.
And
We're
this
voting
is
for number one.
this is literally my number one favorite trailer of all time. So this is why this is my answer.
All right. Breaks my heart.
Yeah, this trailer does break my heart.
All right. Are we all ready?
1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
Mark?
Last Jedi.
On you, but yeah, okay.
Oh,
Last Jedi.
Did you just say Star Wars? Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars the Last
Oh, I
Jedi.
did. God damn it.
I'll go next. As much as I love Star Wars, we'll go to Sandy.
Last Jedi.
All right. Brian.
I gotta go Logan.
Oh.
Up to you, man.
I don't want my hat to be a spoiler. Because it ain't. Because I'm going Logan.
Yes.
Oh!
I can easily accept that.
Yes.
My favorite
So-
trailer of all time. It makes me hurt.
So here at Full Metal Trivia, according to us and our scientific science, our top 5 trailers. Number 5, Mad Max Fury Road. Number 4, Jurassic Park. Number 3, War for the Planet of the Apes. Number 2, Star Wars The Last Jedi, Ron theme song. And the number 1 trailer of all time, Logan. Man, this is a great list.
Oh shit.
All right.
If I stand up, I'm going to flip this table. Let's just put it that way.
This
I'm happy.
I think-
I'm happy.
And with that, we're going to close out the show. For those of you watching, thank you for tuning in. To all my guys here, Sandy, Mark, Brian, thank you for tuning in. And stay tuned because we're going to have a one-on-one match with this man, Henry. Henry himself playing Chris Woodburn. So stay tuned for that. It's for me, all my
Kick
career
his
football
ass.
trivia. I am the Titan.
Kick his ass, Henry.
Watching, and goodbye.